Prices keep climbing. Rent, groceries, gas, no matter how hard you work. It feels like your paycheck disappears faster than ever. And that pressure pushes people to chase side hustles, hoping for relief. Many people jump into side hustles, but the grind burns them out fast. After a few months, the excitement fades and exhaustion takes over. Most give up before they ever see results. Ever feel like you're working harder, but somehow you're never catching up? Like the finish line keeps moving further away no matter how much you run. That's the frustration so many people are stuck in. Society tells us, just work harder, stay loyal to your job, and life will be fine. But that promise doesn't match reality anymore. The old script simply doesn't work in today's economy. Here's the truth. If you bring your 9-to-5 employee mindset into a side hustle, it will eat you alive. Because side hustles aren't just extra hours of work. They demand a whole new way of thinking. Without that shift, you'll keep spinning your wheels. You come home exhausted, pour hours into a hustle, but nothing seems to work. Doubt creeps in. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. But that's the lie that keeps people trapped. What if I told you the difference between a side hustle that fails and one that changes your life? Has almost nothing to do with the hustle itself. Hey everyone, I'm Sam and welcome to Send the Finance channel where smart money moves start here. So if you're serious about building smarter money habits and creating financial breathing room, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Quick reminder, I'm not your financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. In this video, I'll share 7 mindset hacks that actually work in the real world. No fluff. No overnight miracle promises. These are the exact shifts that can turn your side hustle into a game changer. In this video, 7 side hustle mindset hacks that actually work. Let's dive in. Most people think like employees, clocking in hours and waiting for a paycheck. But that mindset keeps you stuck trading time for money. To truly grow, you need to think like an entrepreneur, someone who looks for opportunities, not just tasks. Employees trade hours for dollars, but entrepreneurs create value that multiplies. It's the difference between working for money and having money work for you. That shift is what gives you freedom and growth. Instead of asking, how much can I make per hour? Start asking, how can I earn even while I sleep? That's the power of building systems, products, or services that keep working without you constantly showing up. The biggest trap is thinking you just need to work harder. That only leads to burnout if you don't work smarter. Entrepreneurs win by creating leverage, not by grinding endlessly. Think of it like chopping wood versus planting a tree. Chopping gives you warmth for a night, but planting a tree gives you food and shade for years. Entrepreneurs think long-term. Many people in the US take on extra jobs like driving Uber after work, but that's still trading time for money. Imagine instead building a small online service that runs 24/7. That's where real leverage lies. Sometimes people fail at side hustles simply because they treat them like hobbies. A hobby is casual, but a business demands consistency. If you don't draw that line, your hustle will stay small. Studies show 42% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years. And one of the biggest reasons is not money, but mindset. If you treat it lightly, it collapses under its own weight. Think of your side hustle as a mini startup. Even if it only makes $100 a month, it's still your foundation. Great empires often start from tiny beginnings. If you don't respect your hustle, it won't respect you back. Success comes from discipline, not from luck. Treat every step as part of a bigger journey. Imagine a plant you only water when you feel like it. It dries up and dies quickly. But if you water it with care, it grows into something strong and lasting. Many US households depend on side hustles just to cover bills. The difference is, the ones who treat it like a real business are the ones who last. Mindset transforms survival into growth. Here's the truth. Success doesn't come from sudden burst of energy or random hype. It comes from the boring but powerful thing called consistency. Small, steady steps win over chaotic, massive efforts. Think about it. Working one focused hour every day for 6 months beats doing 10 exhausting hours. Only when you feel like it. Progress compounds when you show up regularly. Imagine your side hustle becoming as natural as brushing your teeth. No drama, no hype. Just part of your daily rhythm. That's when it becomes unstoppable. The biggest trap is waiting for motivation to strike. If you wait until you feel like it, you'll wait forever. Motivation fades, but habits carry you forward. It's just like brushing your teeth or going to the gym. One session won't change your life, but doing it daily compounds into big results. Many Americans quit side hustles simply because they weren't feeling it. But the ones who succeed are the ones who stick with it. Mood or no mood, habits always beat moods. Here's the truth. Success doesn't come from sudden burst of energy or random hype. It comes from the boring but powerful thing called consistency. Small, steady steps win over chaotic, massive efforts. Think about it. Working one focused hour every day for 6 months beats doing 10 exhausting hours. Only when you feel like it. Progress compounds when you show up regularly. Imagine your side hustle becoming as natural as brushing your teeth. No drama, no hype. Just part of your daily rhythm. That's when it becomes unstoppable. The biggest trap is waiting for motivation to strike. If you wait until you feel like it, you'll wait forever. Motivation fades, but habits carry you forward. It's just like brushing your teeth or going to the gym. One session won't change your life, but doing it daily compounds into big results. Many Americans quit side hustles simply because they weren't feeling it. But the ones who succeed are the ones who stick with it. Mood or no mood. Habits always beat moods. Too often we just focus on crossing off tasks, but the real magic happens when we create systems. A system is like a machine that keeps working even when you're not watching. It's the difference between running in circles and actually moving forward. Systems multiply your results because they run on autopilot. Imagine setting something once and letting it save you hours every week. That's the real power of building smart processes. Picture this, your business keeps making sales while you're fast asleep. That's the freedom systems create for you. It feels like your hustle is finally working for you, not the other way around. Without systems, you'll always feel chained to never-ending tasks. It's exhausting to keep working without seeing real progress. That's why systemizing is the key to freedom. Think of it like a fast food chain. No matter which location you visit, you get the same consistent experience. That's what systems do. They deliver repeatable, reliable results. Many freelancers burn out because they never create systems for things like client onboarding. They waste energy doing the same work over and over. With a system, they could save time and focus on growth instead of survival. Failure isn't a stop sign, it's just part of the road. Every mistake you make teaches you something new. Think of it as tuition for success, not the end of the journey. Most successful entrepreneurs fail not once, but several times before hitting their big breakthrough. Each failure sharpens their skills and toughens their mindset. Success is built on those early stumbles. Imagine if every mistake you made became fuel instead of shame, instead of dragging you down. It powers your next move forward. That's how winners think about setbacks. The real danger isn't failing, it's quitting after the first setback. Quitting shuts the door before success has a chance to arrive. The winners keep going even when it hurts. Think of learning to ride a bike. You fall, you scrape your knee, but each fall gets you closer to balance. Failure is just practice in disguise. In many cultures, failing in public feels embarrassing, but in truth, those stumbles are what build resilience and strength. Every scar becomes part of your success story. Success from a side hustle isn't just about stacking money. It's really about creating the space to breathe and live the life you actually want. Think of it as freedom, not just dollars. Even an extra $500 a month can be life-changing. It's not just numbers on a spreadsheet, it's breathing room, paying off debt, or a simple family trip that makes memories. The real win is in the small freedoms it unlocks. Picture being able to pick your kids up earlier, paying off loans faster, or finally starting that passion project you've been dreaming about. These are the quiet victories money alone can't measure. That's the lifestyle vision that matters. The biggest trap is chasing huge numbers just for the sake of it. That's where burnout sneaks and you lose the joy and miss the point. The real win is balance, not endless hustle. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Yes, the summit matters, but the views along the way and the moments you share are just as important. Success is found in the journey, not only the peak. Many families in the US use side hustle income not for luxury, but for freedom. Whether it's clearing debt or creating more family time, that's the real prize. Side hustles aren't about more stuff, they're about more life. Let's do a quick recap of the 7 hacks we covered today. From staying consistent, embracing failure, building networks to keeping a long-term vision. These hacks aren't just tips, they're game changers. Here's the truth. It's not about finding the perfect hustle. It's about bringing the right mindset. That's what creates real opportunities. If you found value here, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs it. Which of these hacks hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. Let's get the discussion going. This is Sam from Sam the Finance Channel. Smart money moves start here. Remember, the right mindset doesn't just build income, it builds freedom. Until next time, keep moving smarter.